Howdy, y'all. So, have you guys ever been playing a video game and next thing you know, you get that text message across your phone and it says, "Hey, I need you to go take the trash out." So, you got to get with your friends. You got to say, "Hey, y'all, I got to go AFK for a minute. I'm going to go take this trash out real quick. It'll take me 2 minutes. I'll be right back." So, you get off the game, go grab the garbage from wherever it's at, take it out to the trash can, throw it outside in that trash can. You come back and you apologize to your friends for having to go AFK for a minute. That's what we're going to talk about today in this video. It's called adaptability, and it's something that we learn from a younger age, and we grow that skill as we're gaming to be able to apply that to other parts of our life. So let's hop in and talk about what initially got me thinking about this, and then how we can apply it to the real world. So I went into work today after a few days of being off, and I started making my list of what all needed to happen in the business for the day. So as soon as I start making the list and we start working on getting that list completed, my manager messages me and says, "Hey, I need you to look into this. I haven't seen any movement on it." So I look into that and I realize that, okay, now I'm going to have to pull the team off of the initial project that we had and put them on this new project that's going to be a little bit more daunting and it's going to take up time that I didn't plan for initially. So, how are we going to move things around, et cetera, et cetera? And then apply that to our business, right? So I did all of that. I moved everything around, got the team situated. We ended up completing the project, and within the time spec, which was by the end of the day, and was able to complete that and move on from that. So, looking at that particular task and the thought processes that were leading up to it, I had one thing in mind, right? My mind was focused on that one thing, and then got completely changed to go do something else. So, I had to adapt in the moment to be able to achieve that. We can do that every day in our lives, just like we do in gaming. Like when you're given a task in a game and you're like, "This is what I'm going to go do," and you're over here doing this task and then something else pops up and you're like, "Oh, I can get this done as well," and you go over there and get that done and then you come back to the original task at hand and you keep working towards that. Those are where you're adapting and learning that skill of adapting in that video game, and the same thing applies to the real world. So if you're at home and your mom comes to you and says, "Hey, where are you at on your homework?" and you're playing a game on your phone, and you're like, "Oh man, I forgot about my homework. Let me change my mindset. Let me go do my homework." Or, "Hey, I forgot I got to do this project at work. Let me change what I'm doing right now and go get this completed. It won't take me very long to do. I just forgot to do it." Right? So we change that mindset in the moment to go accomplish the task that we're being asked to accomplish. It's not the worst thing in the world. Sometimes it feels like the worst thing in the world because you got one thing on your mind, and then the next thing you know, you're over here doing something else, and you're like, "I wasn't planning on doing this at all," and it kind of can lead to a little bit of frustration within us because we're like, "This is not what I intended to do," but we still adapt to it. We still change what we have going on, and we just get done what we need to get done and just move forward from there. And that's how you can apply skills that you're learning from video games to the real world, whether it's at home, whether it's in your personal life, whether it's at work or school or on a sports team. You're constantly adapting, you're constantly changing, you're constantly looking for different ways to do things to make the whole situation better. So you just all encompassing like use adaptability in everyday life. So my go-do for you guys between now and the next video or permanently if you want to is to be thinking about ways that when you're faced with this changing demands that you can apply the skills that you're learning in your games right now to what you're doing, what you're needing to change. Whether it's in your personal life, you gotta now take out the trash, right? Whether it's in your professional life, oh, now I gotta switch my project and go do this instead because this came up and it's more important. Whether it's in your school life, right? You didn't think you had homework. Next thing you know, you get an email from your professor saying, "Hey, by the way, this is due in 3 days. Have fun, right? Then you got to change your mindset and say, okay, now I got to concentrate on doing this project so I can have it done within the next 3 days, so I can get whatever grade or whatever results that the professor's looking for from you, right? So these are things that I want you all to think about, and I want you guys to practice the skill of combining the two, because oftentimes we separate them. We look at the task as just a task, but we're not thinking about how we've learned the skills to adapt to the tasks that we're given in life and how we can apply skills that we're learning in video games to those practical life aspects of what we have going on. So, I'm excited to see how this plays out for you guys in the comments. So put in there how this has worked for you and how you've utilized your video gaming skills to really help you um, be more adaptable in your real world life, and share those examples so others can see, hey, this really is like true meanings and can really make a difference for us. So I'm excited to hear from you guys. I'm excited to see what you all have to say. And if you like this video, make sure you subscribe so I can continue to post them more and build up our fan base. I hope you guys have a great day. I will see you all next time. Thank you for watching.